If you want to see me create a look with the quad of the month, number 3, the quad for March, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. I am very excited to do a look on camera with the first quad that was voted on by you, my community. And let me just remind you of what it looks like. So we've got a couple of Clionadh shadows, we've got a Looxi Beauty, and we've got a Makeup Forever. Quite an eclectic look, and it is a green quad. And I don't know if the voting for this quad had anything to do with St. Patrick's Day, but March 17th is St. Patrick's Day, and because of that, and because we have a green quad, I thought, why not do a look for this quad of the month number 3 on camera? I wasn't sure if I was going to do that with this quad, but I will. And I have, this is going to be my third look with this quad, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let's get into the look, shall we? I think I'm going to go with this one in the crease, this one on the inner lid and brow bone, and then the bells of the ball today are going to be these two, obviously because we are talking about St. Patrick's Day. Now, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but this one is a very light, it's like a cream, but with a little bit of green in it. So technically there are 3 green shadows in it. If you want to see the swatches for this quad, I'll put the swatches video right there. It's a swatches, it was a review of the previous quads, so quad number 2, and then the swatches and intro for this one. All right. I'm going to zip it. Let's start putting some eyeshadow on. I'm going to start with my very fluffy brush, which is one of my favorite brushes. It's a brush from Quo. It's got a little fluff on it. It's a brush from Quo, which is a Shoppers Drug Mart brand, and Shoppers Drug Mart is a significant drugstore chain in Canada. And I keep forgetting there's no mirror. So I got myself my little 9 pan that is the usual little palette that I use as a complement to the quad. I'm out of practice. I didn't do any looks with the quad of late. Now I'm going into the M546 from Makeup Forever, which is kind of between a taupe and a burgundy. And I'm just going to put it in the crease. I've done so many looks off camera these days that I am a little bit out of practice in doing some on-camera looks. Go figure. And I owe a lot of looks, so I'm going to be busy for some time. Okay, so I just wanted to do a bit of a wash of light color of the kind of burgundy taupe. Very cool color, cool as in cool tone, not cool. And I'm going to take a clean brush, crease brush, to just soften up the edge here. And also to put some of the same shadow down here, just picking up the kick up. Just want to do just a light dusting down here. I think that looks good, and I'm going to now take this brush and go a little bit more intensely in the pan and deepen up the crease right here. Now, so far, all these shadows have worked really, really well for me, so I'm not intimidated or concerned. Usually I would go in quite cautiously, but I'm really comfortable with all the colors. I'm going to go and do the brow bone next. And for the brow bone, I like to use a kind of a fluffy, flatter brush to do so. And I'm going to go into Sprite, this one that has just a hint of green. I'm going to do this on the brow bone and also on the inner to half the lid. So let's do that. And I will do the other eye off camera to save some time. Okay, so that is the brow bone. Pretty easy, right? Good match for brow bone. Now let's do the inner to a third to 2/3 of the lid. I'll see what it looks like. I thought I had misplaced my favorite brush, and it is the multitasker brush from Smashbox that they don't make anymore. I luckily have a backup, but I'm still ticked. It's such a good brush. I wish they had not discontinued it. Oh. Why didn't you tell me I did not have my nose blended? I had a streak of foundation right there, even though I could have sworn I worked on my nose. That's so weird. Okay, anyway, well, it's done. If you've been yelling at me on in the video that I have a streak on my nose, it's fixed now. If you've been watching it on a big screen in HD, I apologize. It must have been driving you absolutely crazy. All right. And I am just going to go a little bit more with it. So as you can imagine, St. Paddy's Day, you know I'm going to do quite a bit of green. All right, so that I think looks okay. I'm just going to soften up the edge here. It's a little bit harsh. I'll just go in with a little bit more of that Sprite color. Okay, so I think that looks all right. And now we're going to go in with the really interesting color, in my opinion. So we're going to go in with these two, and I think I'm going to do the deeper color first, and it's going to be Electric Venom. This one is going to go from center to outer lid, and I'm going to pack it on. I'm going to use my finger to do that. If I need more precision, I will go in with a brush to get the edge just right. That's applying pretty well. That's looking pretty good. I'm probably going to drag it down as well. Like deepen it up with another color, a black. Oh no, I guess I'll use the burgundy from Makeup Forever to deepen it up if I want to. Look at the color, right? Isn't that not pretty? That is just so, come on, focus. There we go. That is just so pretty. Pardon my dry hands. I'm going to just use whatever's left and start on the line, just along the lashes on the lower lid. There we go. This feels good. I have not been feeling well for a while now, over a week. I'm not one to talk about that stuff, but got some sort of a nasty flu, and it's been making me miserable. And it's not like respiratory so much as it is like fever, muscle ache, that kind of thing. And I did get tested for the you know what's going around, and luckily it came back negative, so that is not what's going on. I think I'm going to use this brush to just kind of work on the green up here, just to make sure the line is the way I want it. I think that's better. Okay, and now I want to go into the inner to, let's call it inner to a third at this point is what I think I'm going to do. And with the this one, which is Eye of Newt from Clionadh. And I'm going to use that same brush, the multitasker brush that I used for Sprite, and I'm going to go into Eye of Newt. Clionadh shadows are absolutely beautiful. Actually, I have to say, a couple of Clionadhs, a Looxi Beauty. I mean, I really stacked the deck with some beautiful eyeshadows on this quad. Pretty happy about that. Now, the Eye of Newt has a little bit of a minty green feel, along with a kind of a lime undertone. It's really neat. And I think it's going to just kind of blend into Electric Venom and almost look like it's a gradient. That's my plan anyway. I think that's working, and I am inclined, I think I'll use a smaller brush though. I'm inclined to take that Eye of Newt and just bring it just down to Electric Venom, but in a very subtle way. And I'm using a precise smudger from Smashbox. The multitasker brush and the precision smudger are two of the brushes that I use the most in my looks. I really, really like them. And they have made me a creature of habit when it comes to brush use. Okay, that is what I have for this look. Now it looks a little bit, my eye looks a little bit washed out. I did put some zero liner on my upper waterline already from Urban Decay. But I think that with liner and mascara, I think that this I was going to say blue. I think that this green look is going to kind of come together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to recreate this on the other eye and come back with mascara, liner, and yeah, show you the final look. And here is the finished look. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. It's definitely very green, and I like it more than I thought I would. I thought that it was going to be the green from Electric Venom was going to be a bit too light on the outer lid, and I thought I would have to deepen it up with the M546 from Makeup Forever. And I don't have to. I think it looks pretty good. I have paired it up with an Elizabeth Arden 37 Smoky Plum lipstick. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. The liner that I used is from my Smashbox Matte Exposure palette. It is the color Blackberry. I can show you what that looks like. And it's this one right here. So I use that as my liner on the upper lash line and lower lash line. As I said, I have the zero liner from Urban Decay on the upper waterline. I had that at the beginning of the video. My mascara is the Monsieur Big. This was the holiday edition from last holiday season. Really, actually not 2021 holiday or 2020 holiday season, but 2019. I cracked it open on my birthday, so it has not been open that long. My birthday was in September, but it is kind of, it's on its last legs, which is why I'm trying to use it and finish it up. I do love this mascara, by the way, if you have not heard that yet. Well, that's it. This is the final look, and I hope you enjoyed this first look on camera with quad number 3, although it is the third look that I do with this quad. The first quad that was selected by you, voted for by you in the community tab. And yeah, if you celebrate St. Patrick's Day, I hope it is a great one for you, and I will see you in the next video. But for now, take care.